First, let me just say, you know, Georgetown, you got to give them credit. They didn't move, they didn't back away. Um, they came out and played harder than we played. They beat us to balls and rebounds and second shots. And I think out of the 34 points, 20 of them were on our turnovers or offensive rebounds. And that's effort stuff. They're going to win a whole lot of games. They may win the NAIA. I mean, they have their whole team coming back. So second half, I was more pleased. I thought we became the aggressor. Antonio made open shots. Robert was good. I mean, all the guys were good. We need stuff like this so I can watch the tape and figure out where we got to go with this.
John, what do you see as the biggest challenges until some of the 7-footers actually get back in the lineup of having to play?
We're going to have to gang rebound. We're going to have to play with more energy from – now, let me say this. Jordan Burks, can you see why everybody likes him when they watch him play? I mean, well, what did he do? He made all those threes. No. What did he do? He just plays hard. He's not trying to prove anything. He's just playing, and that's what he did. So we got to get some of these bigs when we are playing bigger teams, or we got to do a better job. One of the things we're going to have to work on is you got to create contact before you go get balls. You can't just run from people. They did a good job in the first half. Again, I didn't see overall. I mean, the second half we did some good stuff, but 17 assists, and part of the reason we only had 17 the first half, including a throw ahead to Robert Dillingham, missed that layup, and a couple wide open shots. But, in the end, we did some good things in the second half. I didn't think we were very aggressive to start the game either.
Coach, you're back in the suit again. Do you plan to do that the rest of the years, or you're back in the suit again?
Yeah, I think I will. I probably won't wear a tie. Maybe I will some games. I doubt if I wear a bow tie, but I might wear a tie.
Cal Z, I know he obviously wasn't clear today anyway, but has there been any sort of injury or medical concern with him since he started that practice?
No, but here, again, what happened was we asked the question, scrimmaging and the exhibition, and there was some miscommunication. We were told yes, and then 2 nights ago we're saying he can't play in the exhibition until he's cleared too. So that's what the issue was. There was no, nothing crazy, and he's doing good. And if he were cleared, I'm not sure how many European players have been cleared yet. Not many. But if he were cleared, my guess is he would probably be able to play at the next exhibition. But you got to get cleared first. And I'm going to say it again, I feel comfortable knowing what I know. I mean, he played on a development team. So it wasn't the stuff you needed to know. Even I went as far as to call the NBA to make sure his name was pulled on time after his pre-draft stuff. And it was. That's the depth that I went to just make sure before we do it. But again, it's European, so there may be some things that they'll do different because he's a European, not a kid from the United States.
John, you've emphasized in the past how important it is for guys not to be afraid to take a good shot. Looked like your guys were putting it up today. Who has the green light, and what determines whether they have a green light?
Well, if you're open, you better shoot it. What I don't want to see is drive through an open shot and turn it over. My biggest thing in the first half, instead of just making easy plays, we were trying to make hard plays. So I think we had 7 or 8 turnovers in halftime. And literally, on a pass to the wing, we're trying to do something. Well, just look at the guy and throw it to him. Why do you have to do that? Or I'm going to look that way and drop a ball. And we all, it's just contagious. So, I want him to shoot. Justin Edwards got himself going because he went to rebound and he got to the foul line, missed some shots, but we know how good a player he is. I know how good DJ is. I was begging DJ to shoot jump shots. Just pull up and shoot some jump shots. He is so good going to the rim. He gets to where, all right, we need a basket. I'll go get one. And he's done that his whole life. I'm saying if they go under pick and rolls, shoot a 25-footer. Let it go. I've seen you make them. Let it go. But we're just learning. I mean, this is a typical young team. Played a team that was physical, and Jimmy Dykes watched him practice yesterday and said, you better be careful. They're really good. And then I thought, yeah, okay. And then at halftime, Jimmy was right. They were really good.
John, what have you seen from Reed so far, and what do you want to see from him?
He's steady Eddie. He's smart. Shoots it pretty good. He's playing better defense. He is what a teammate. Gets the ball to the right guys. Again, he made a play, driving it right. Just kept going and then threw a ball. I mean, what are you thinking about? And I said, just make easy plays. When that kid's making easy plays, he's making hard plays look easy. Is what he does. But no, I'm excited about him. Go ahead.
How important was Adu, especially there to start that second half, to just kind of calm everybody down and get him going with his experience?
Well, as good as he was in the second half, he didn't do that in the first half. And that's why I said it's probably your choice. Because if you tell on yourself when you come out and play like you did in the second half, that's what he's capable of. Now, maybe not for more than 4 minutes at a time. Okay, you know who subbed himself today? Twice subbed himself. Who would you guess? Robert Dillingham, and I didn't start him. I told him today, look, I'm not going to start you, but you're going to be fine. And he said, Coach, I'm good. I trust you. He said the same thing that Shea said to me, the same thing that Quickly said to me. I get it. I'm fine. How did he play? And he subbed himself. And he didn't start, which means why not get some more minutes? So really proud of him. He's made unbelievable. Think about Canada. Think about Canada. He gained 24 pounds, and he's doing this. He also did a pretty good job of defending today.
Cal, when you say you're going to have to try to figure some things out as you're playing without the guys, is there a risk of kind of trying to change things too much that makes it difficult when they do return? Or do you just kind of put in what you want to do and somebody else has to step in that
Well, whatever we're doing, we're looking at it as though one or two of those guys are playing. Sometimes putting two of them in at a time. But they're skilled. They can shoot. They're not like 7'2", lumbering. They're athletic. They're skilled. They can pass. They can shoot. So we'll play how we're playing, but now we got a 7-footer on the court. I take that back. 7'2".
Hey, Cal, you've mentioned quite a few times how important it is for your best teams to be able to block shots. And, again, we've kind of beat
They
that.
did today.
Yeah. Well,
Georgetown did, I mean.
Oh, well, but I was just going to say that obviously we've kind of beat to death the thing about not having the 3 7-footers yet. But Trey Mitchell had 3 blocks, and Reed Shepherd had another. Do you think, you'll know how good this team will be?
Adu's got to do that. Justin's got to do that. We're long enough. We're 6'8". Justin got to get some. Adu's got to get some. Jordan's got to get some. If we get 4 or 5 blocks, that's almost what my best teams did. They probably got 6, maybe one more. My best teams. This team is long enough at different positions, but we got to go get balls that way. And we got to be a better rebounding team. We got to be more physical, which is on me. That means in practice, this is what we got to do. And if you're not doing it, I got to hold them accountable. I like the fact that it was a close game. And I told them at halftime, I'm loving this, guys, because this should slap you in the mouth and wake you up and get you to understand you're at Kentucky now. Every team comes out and does this. I don't care who we're playing. They're playing the same way. And if you're not ready to play, the other team may make more jump shots, than Georgetown did, and you're down 18 at half. So we got conscientious. We got good kids. I mean, we really do. Like I said, Trey Mitchell did some good stuff today, but I told him I want him to be better. I want you to be a professional player, and that means you got to play with more energy. And if that means you play less minutes, then play less minutes. Don't stay out there. But he was, he banged threes. When you have a 5-man that can step out and bang threes, well, I want to tell you, so can Z, so can Aaron. Those two can play that way too.